Uh-oh, it's 12 o'clock, everybody. Toxic Thursday, that's right. I'm Tony O, and Carol Brandolino is somewhere there. I'm sure she's running a little late, but she's in the building somewhere, so that's good. Hey, guys, today is Thursday, the 15th of January, and I hope you guys had a great morning. I hope you guys are having a great day. Check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com. Give us a call at 847 769-8609 to book a show. Every show is dedicated to the first responders, men and women in the military. Let's get our veterans who fought for our country. There she is.
Hold on.
And
here she is. This is the girl that's going to be on vacation with you.
It's all made. It's all done. There you go. You'll be there in spirit and cardboard. Spirit and cardboard.
I'm
Carol,
sorry I wasn't here.
Chicago, it's Thursday. Oh, that's okay. Look, we're going to hit the intro so we can start the show, folks. It's Ocean's Pit. Actually, like you said, happy 2-year anniversary to Carol Brandolino. Has been on Ocean's Pit 2 years.
Yes.
Wow. 2 years.
Crazy.
And in March will be going on its 6th year. This will be the last show here in the studio before we take off for the cruise. So let's get a little action here with our good friends from Seventh Heaven, and let's see it. Showtime. Thursday, January 15th. How you doing there on the side? Hey, I just want to start besides saying thank you for 2 years of loyalty that you do, Carol, and bringing a lot of spice to the show on Tuesdays. And you were even kind enough to help out when Laura took off for being sick, and now you've been doing Toxic Thursday. And I know you guys got something brewing, maybe coming up very shortly between Laura and Carol. So we'll keep you posted on that. Also, let's start off real fast by saying congratulations to your daughter, Yolana, now National Junior Honor Society, a 4.0 GPA, straight A pluses. Baby, you can't get higher than A plus. That's it. What was that feeling like?
Oh my God, I'm gonna probably cry. She has worked so hard. She's always been an excellent student. She's very hard on herself. I've never been really hard on her because she's a Scorpio. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but she's so regimented, and she is a perfectionist, and she's very determined. And when you tell her no, or if she doesn't do as well as she wants to, she will do everything she has to do to get to that goal, even with little things, riding her bike or always. But the last few years, so she struggles with very bad anxiety, very bad, since she was like 6 or 7 years old. And so we've read books, we've talked to people, we just so many things that she does. She's an old soul, and she pushes through that, and she's gotten mostly A's with some B's here and there, and she's gotten so close to that straight A GPA so many times, and then by like 2 or 3 points, she's missed it. And she's just been, I'm not going to give up. And now here she is, 8th grade. And this whole semester, she's like, she checks her grades like every 2 days, A plus, A plus, A plus, A plus. And she worked so hard for it, and she got it. And I'm very proud of her no matter what. But to me, to see her do it and be doing it on her own, I don't have to push her, ask her, nothing. She emails the principals. She emails her teachers. She does it all. And she's like my other hero. My son's a hero to me. My daughter's a hero to me. If it wasn't for her, like I would be even more unorganized than I am. She keeps my organization. Like she does things for me because I'm a hot mess. I'm not.
Hey, Tara, where does that come from? Where does that come from?
So
Where does that come from? I mean, I know both of your parents, your grandparents, anybody that puts that into that, into both your kids, actually.
Yeah, it's not my side of the family. I don't think it is. Definitely Bobby's side of the family. His family. A lot of them are very like OCD, not in a bad way. They just want very things where they need to be, and organized. And actually, he
Sure.
is like that for the most part. I call it selective sometimes, but he was like that more. It's definitely not me. But I was good in school, not in 7th and 8th grade. I didn't get good in school till college when I was doing what I wanted to
Yeah.
do, what I loved to do, and the social aspect fell off a little. I obviously, was a social butterfly in high school, but and she amazes me, and she was so proud. And to see her be proud of herself and accomplish something that she's worked hard for, there is no feeling like that. So now that you know that feeling, you're going to want to keep. It's like a drug. You're going to want to keep getting that feeling.
Sure.
That high of trying to achieve a goal and then achieving it. So yeah, I'm very proud of her. Very proud of her. Thank you for that.
Well, you should be very proud. Tell her congratulations. That's pretty cool, man. I mean, straight A plus 4.0 GPA. Very, very cool. A lot of good things. All right. So also yesterday, me and my lovely wife, Laura, celebrated 8 years of marriage. Actually, 9 years we've been together. We dated a year, and then we've been married for 8. And we took our little Mia to the vet. She had some problems she had to take care of. So we did that in the morning. And then, of course, my wife was happy going to ABT because, we're remodeling our kitchen. So we bought all brand new appliances, the fridge, the stove, the microwave, the dishwasher, everything. One-stop shop. My buddy Dave is one of the general managers there, a great guy over there in Glenview. So if you guys ever need anything from ABT, please let us know. First time she was into place. So if you've never been there before, it's a culture shock. It's like, holy shit, they got their own candy store in there.
Yep.
They got everything in there. And then we had a little lunch. So that was kind of cool because we haven't had lunch together in years. So
happy anniversary.
It was very cool.
God bless many more.
Thank you for all the posts too and everybody sending us. We appreciate that. And then I did very little packing, which I'm going to have lunch after the show and then continue packing because we need to go. Obviously, folks, if you all know now, remember, we're brought to you by our good friends from Ace Hardware. Ace is the place, buy local, shop local. All Ace JRC hardware stores have everything you need for what your appliances and all the great certified handymen. They know it all and our good friends from Ace. Ace is a place, buy local, shop local, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. And you guys know tomorrow morning we do leave for the Chicago Music Cruise. Jerry's gone already. Julian Toto is gone already. Jeff is leaving tomorrow, and I'm leaving tomorrow. I'm leaving tomorrow. Some of the guys are as well, 8 o'clock. But anyway, MSC World America, it's a new ship. We're excited. 7-8 Western Caribbean Cruise, Miami, Honduras, Costa Maya, Cozumel, Ocean Cay. If you want to get on the mailing list, because we're going to do another one in 2027, it's going to be back at the Royal Caribbean again. So give Mary a call at 630-688-1725. And we'll be going live a couple days on the cruise. Just to let you guys know, because the Wi-Fi is horrible there. When we were there, me and Laura went there. We tried to bring their laptop, plug it in. We couldn't do anything from any place we went. It was too crowded everywhere. We never found a quiet place. But anyway, we had to end up doing it. A little fun in the sun. And as I promised you at the end of the hour, because of our 2-year anniversary, we're going to give away a gift certificate for A1 Italian Steakhouse in Edison Park. We're going to give you guys a chance to get this, folks. So it'll be kind of very cool. Trivia question, and we'll have one before the end of the hour. All right, 2 years. We've had some good stuff. We've covered everything in 2 years, good and bad. Anything from religion, politics to female farts compared to male farts. We have covered everything on this show, folks. Everything on this show. And we're going to try to make it better. We're going to try to improve on some stuff, get some more guests, add some more stuff. So we're going to be working on that, which is kind of cool. So I'm excited. How about what have you thought of the 2 years, Carol? Your
Oh,
opinion.
okay. So blessed, obviously, very so happy to have been asked by you and Laura. It came at a perfect time for me. It's something I miss doing because I did the radio for 10 years. And you know what I
Sure.
love so much is it's live. To me, there's nothing like it being live because that gives me that adrenaline because it's happening now, right? And it's not easy to do. A lot of people could be very nervous about it, but I think you did a great job, and you still do. People think I kiss your ass. They're like, you
And you know
kiss
what?
his ass.
And you know
No,
what? When I
I
fuck up,
mean it.
I
Yes,
fuck up all the
right,
time, and I think that's what we laugh it off. We laugh it off. You know what
right.
I mean?
Right. It's real. And this is what makes people, I think it's endearing because it's real and we're not the kind of people that it really bothers us. I think we're very similar. I think we're very, very similar. And I think over the 2 years we've grown a lot. Like I try to tell people, I didn't know you. I didn't know you personally before we did this at
And
all.
that's
Just high and
probably,
by.
and that's Carol, and that's probably it was better that way because if we
Yeah.
kind of, you know what I mean? We were kind of like,
Yeah.
oh shit, we don't know what, you know what I
Right.
mean? You're
Right.
thrown into the
Right.
fire, thrown into the fire.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And so I've loved it. I enjoy doing it. It's something that, I won't miss unless something, really, really comes up that you have to. And
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
I've enjoyed getting to know you too as a person and being able to say anything. I love being able to say my opinion. And there's certain things that I know you don't agree with me on, and vice versa. But
Yeah.
we
And vice
always, I
versa.
think we show exactly what we practice, what we preach. We may not agree on everything. And I know I always knock men, but part of that is to joke. Part of it is real, but part of it is to joke. And that's why I want to talk to Laura about some things. It's going to be good stuff. So, but the thing is we're getting the male aspect, the female aspect. We're fairly close in age, but just enough to where we had different generations in growing up.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I love it. I'm
Yeah.
so
Me
glad it
too.
happened.
It's a
I'm
lot of
grateful.
fun. And
Yeah.
yeah, and you people that are watch the loyal followers that are there, and with your comments, good and bad. And when I fuck up, hey, Tone, you fucked up. Okay, good. And it's worked out good. So we're going to continue
Right.
to give us 100, try to give you the best 100% we can. So let's have a little fun. Now, guys, tonight, the only show of the week here in the United States. The only week will be tonight at Positano's in Wheaton, along with my good pal Louis Pipes. It's gonna be a lot of fun over there. We've only played there once. Last time we were there, it was just me and Jerry Jams, but this time it'll be just me and Louis Pipes. So we'll be splitting the night, even singing. So it'll be a little different tonight, but it'll be a lot of fun, and we're just going to keep the party going. So great food, great place. 10:30 it hits tonight. Positano's in Wheaton. Carol, what do you think of this? It's fine to fight for someone who loves you. It's a waste of time to fight for someone to love you. Huge difference.
Oh, yeah.
What's your take on that?
Yeah. I'm never going to beg for somebody's love. Never going to fight for it. I mean, fighting for love is one thing. You know what I mean? We all know what that means, but not for somebody's love. No, you know what? I think that's when your self-love comes in and your self-respect and knowing your worth. That's it. As long as you know your worth. If somebody doesn't want to be with you, you can't force it. Don't chase. Never chase. Because it's not worth. It won't be worth it.
I've
Because you have to
seen a
chase
lot of
them.
relationships.
Yeah, they don't want you.
Yeah,
If they want
Carol, I've
you,
seen a lot of relationships. You probably have too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like they say, if they want to talk to you, this goes with women and men. If they want to talk to you, they will get a hold of you. If they want to spend time with you, they will drive an hour to see you. It's really not that hard to see who's interested in you and who's not. It's so easy, but we just don't.
And
wanna see
it's funny. Yeah, I see people that I and just in general through the years of knowing people.
Yeah.
Well, I can't date her because she lives all the way in Wisconsin, on an hour away, or she lives, or he lives, or they live in the city. I don't want to drive to the city.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's the only reason why is where they live,
Mhm.
It doesn't make sense to me. So I understand exactly where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Look, it's not going to be, look, everybody wants a job that's down the street from the house.
Right.
Everybody wants somebody that's down the street from your house. It doesn't work that way, folks.
Mm-mm.
It doesn't.
Mm-mm.
For it to be successful, sometimes you have to work a little harder for that
Right.
particular situation,
Yeah.
whether it's a relationship, whether it's a job, whether it isn't.
Agree.
So makes sense on that. Carol,
Mhm.
what Americans eat 3 billion pizzas a year, 46 slices, and 23 pounds per person.
Whew. Holy crap.
3 billion pizzas a year in America, 46 slices and 23 pounds per person. Are you a pizza person? Because when I get a piece of pizza,
Mhm.
I'll get a plate
Mhm.
and there'll be 3 or 4 pieces on there. Case closed.
Right. I just
Right?
said, yes, I just
Case
said this the other day. One thing I'm not going to give up on any diet I'm on is pizza. Like I love pizza and I love all kinds of pizza. And I can't give it up. I can eat less. I even went a whole year or more eating just the topping off the pizza, not the bread. I actually did that. But now if I got a good pizza in front of me, like the thin, crispy crust, that's how I like it. Yeah, me too. I have a pile on my plate. I
Yeah,
won't give it
yeah,
up.
yeah. And I'll eat it cold. I don't need to warm it up.
Oof.
I'll eat it. And now they're saying that certain pizzas or pizza is even better, healthier than certain cereals
It is.
that kids are eating.
it-
You're better off giving them. It is,
Yep.
especially if it's a cheese pizza.
Yeah.
Cheese pizza, plain, or a vegetable on it.
Yeah.
Maybe not so much with the sausage, but I mean, it's amazing. So interesting how much
Mhm.
pizza. Also, a couple of things. Jams. I don't know what this station is. This might be a younger generation station. And since you worked in radio, Carol, Jams 104.3.
Mhm. Is that in
I
Chicago?
don't know what it is, but it's closing. It's changing. It's a music store, a music channel in Chicago.
Oh,
But it's closing. It's not closing. It's stopping production for music coming February 2nd, and it's going to go strictly sports radio.
oh,
So
okay.
it's no more music radio.
Yeah. That
Which
makes
is kind of sad because there's a lot of sports out there in talk radio. There's no good music stations anymore.
no,
At
because
least
everybody
not
has
for me.
Spotify. People have Spotify. People have their Apple Music. Listen, like it's so different. I made my playlist. I'm guilty now. I created my playlist and I'm starting to because I learned how, and I'm putting all my music on it. And you're getting to hear what you want to hear. You don't have to sit and listen to the radio. It's sad because it's a dying, platform. You know, I get it. But talk radio is probably sports radio, talk radio. People are into that more than they are the music because they can get whatever music they want online.
Yeah,
Are you frozen?
it's. I don't listen
No.
to music on the radio. I can't remember the. Sandra, Robert,
Right.
Boyd, how you doing?
Right.
Rose, Carol. I hope you're feeling better. Sandra, everybody, hello, welcome to Ocean Spit. The CEO of Harold's Fried Chicken, a South Side place. If you want really good fried chicken,
Yeah.
you got to go to the South Side of
Mhm.
Chicago. The CEO, Christian Sherrod, has passed away. The CEO of Harold Fried Chicken has passed away. Also, Timeout Market on Fulton Market downtown. It's closing its doors January 23rd. It's going to hurt the city. It's on Fulton Market. It was a market wherever you would go and get vegetables and get different kind of stuff. They're
Mm.
closing. They're shutting it all down because of
Wow.
being not safe and all that stuff that's happening. I mentioned yesterday, Carol, that the CEO of McDonald's is saying they're trying to pull out the McDonald's out of the city of Chicago because of taxes, because of safety. They don't like the Democratic policies, and for them to move out of the city of Chicago.
Wow. That should show you, that speaks volumes. For a McDonald's to lose that kind of money, can you imagine the amount of money they make just in the city of Chicago, the McDonald's? For them
Yeah.
to be willing to pull out of there, that should tell you something.
That should tell you something. If McDonald's goes and wants to leave
Right.
Chicago, there you go. Scott
Right.
Otto. Scott, my God, we go back, right? High school, grade school. I don't know what it was, but last time I ate pizza with you with double duck and 3 bites, it was gone. That's right, my friend, and I hope you're doing well. Albert, Dick Biondi was on 104.3 FM. Oh, okay, thank you. There you go. All right, so Pat, Gene and Jude's hot dogs, one spot, River Road, River Grove. Saying right now they're going to open a new location in Las Vegas, Nevada. Gene and Jude's going to Las Vegas, Nevada as well. It's in talks right now, but wow, Las Vegas, Nevada would fit perfect out there with a Gene and Jude's hot dog. Very, very cool. Also, now they're saying lunch meat. I think we talked about this lunch meat in general. They're saying it's so bad for you now, almost equivalent of smoking cigarettes. Equivalent of smoking cigarettes, lunch meat with cancer. My God.
Oh, yeah.
Even sometimes we get the low sodium one.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It's
how long we been eating that?
Like,
yeah, but Carol, how long have people been eating lunch meat?
I think it was less processed when we were younger, right? It had to be. I don't think anybody would still be fucking alive right now from certain generations back then when, lunch meat was a thing. Over the years, the shit that's gone in it, like you said, remember, it's the oatmeal. It started out with having a few ingredients. Now it's got 50 ingredients in it. That's the same with lunch meats. I try not to buy ever. The only thing is salami. Obviously, we always have that in the house. Eliana, like, she lives on salami sandwiches. That scares me too.
We get turkey.
Yeah, turkey off the bone. I try to get, but somewhere there's processed and all the shit they put in it to keep it fresh, right? It to last longer. That's the shit that's killing people.
Yeah. You might as well just open up a can of Spam. You might as well open up a can of Spam and eat that too, folks. Very crazy. Also, guys, for you people who have dogs, be careful right now when you let your dogs out for the next 4 to 6 weeks. It's mating season for the coyotes. So they're going to be hungry for looking for dogs. So if you have dogs and you let them out in your backyard, especially the little ones, make sure you keep an eye on them because these coyotes they're mating. So not only are they going to eat, but they want to, they want to tap it. So.
Yeah, no, that's scary.
We
found a dog. Did you
What
see
happened?
my post about the puppy that we saw running in the neighborhood, Gianni and I?
And the puppy? Yeah.
I told him, get out and go get the dog. It was running across the street. And then another one. And I said, go, it was little. I said, it's probably friendly. And he let him pick him up. I called the number. Thank God the guy finally called back. And it was like maybe 10 houses away, but the opposite way from where we found him. So it had gone far, I cannot do it. I can't watch a dog stray. And if it was a dog that looked harmful, what can you do? Because you don't want to get attacked either.
No.
No. God,
I'm picking up that cat. I'm picking up that dog. And Carol, I'm gonna tell you something. We have some roaming cats around, and it was cold. And my wife says, "Go take a bowl, put some food in there and some milk, and bring it out and put it on the driveway outside." Because there was a whole bunch of underneath my caddy, and they're rocking around in the back by the pool. Crazy preservatives. Thank you, Pamela. Jerry Maselli, Volvo Quality Meats, great place. No preservatives. Ask for Augustino. It's a hike to drive all the way out there, but it's a great food over there. Good idea there, Jerry. Thank you. Dick, say it. Hello, Alderman of Des Plaines. Say it again with Dick. I got great news for you football fans or you New York Giants fan. Jimmy Harbaugh is now the new head coach of the New York Giants. We are so excited. After they got fired by the Ravens, he's going to be now. So watch out for my Giants next year. Interesting. Okay. Also, this is interesting. Now, this probably takes mostly to men. You go to the bathroom, whether it's in your home and you're going number one, or you go to a movie theater, or you're going somewhere where you're peeing in the stalls. What they did in Amsterdam is so funny to keep it so people pee in the urinal and not on the wall and on the ground, everything. They put a plastic fly. They're putting plastic flies on all the urinals. So when men get in front of it and they see the fly, they aim for the fly. It's not a real fly, but it's plastic flies. And this is how bad some of us men are. We just let it out all over. No, you got to aim and hit the fly to keep the piss inside the fucking urinal.
Good. Good. Maybe we need to get flies in the house toilets too. But I want to know. Listen, I heard the most random, the weirdest thing I think I've ever heard. But I'm not a guy, so I don't know. So if I don't even know if y'all are going to answer this. Do guys? This is kind of gross. I don't even know, but I can't believe that this is that anybody does.
There's no topic here uncovered. Let it go.
Okay. When a guy pees, okay, they shake it, right? And then then they put it away, put it back, zip up their pants.
Yeah.
That's what I always thought, right? I've heard that there's guys that use toilet paper and like dry it before they put it back in their pants. Do people do that?
Yeah,
you do?
Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do.
I've never, ever heard of that before.
Because guys, think about this. You might think you had it all. And then when you put it back in your pants and you walk away, some goes, and some comes back out again.
Okay. Thank you for telling me that, because I thought there is no way. I was picturing, I've never seen anybody, not that I practice watching guys pee, but what I'm saying is I've never knew that, but it makes sense from a hygiene perspective that maybe they just don't want stuff dripping in their pants. It's, afterwards. Okay.
And guys, I'm going to tell you something even worse, sometimes, like when it's hot in the summer, and you don't wear underwear. Some people do, some people don't. You got to be careful. You just got for the whole hygiene thing. You got to be careful. And I would think it'd be the same thing with women, except the women would be a little different. But for men in general, you got to be careful. If you had a few pops and you're in the toilet and you're walking in, you're a little drunk, you're talking to your buddy, right? So
it's just like guys, women squatting over the pee. That's what happens with women. If you're when you've had some drinks and a woman tries to squat so they don't sit on the toilet, it's going to go all over the place. Women's bathrooms and bars are worse than any house bathroom, even with 4 men in it, because they literally are swaying and they're peeing and they're hovering. It's terrible. Just put toilet paper on the seats and sit on it. You're not going to get that bad cooties. You know what I mean? Just don't hover and pee all over the seats, because that's what happens in women's bathrooms. In bars.
I remember when they used to have the guys and gals inside the bathroom. They used to hand you the soaps and the perfume and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
And I remember down at Chili's, I would ask certain people, the women, what do you think is the dirtiest? She goes, the women's bathrooms are the worst with women.
I believe.
I know Boyd says no matter shake and dance, the last few drops go down your pants.
Did Boyd say that?
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Now we're going to talk about a little something a little different here. We know about the ICE agent who shot that Renee Good, and supposedly when he got hit from the car, he's got sustained some internal injuries himself. And that ICE agent is Jonathan Ross. This is what they're saying. That's the gentleman's name, the officer's name. He does have some injuries. We don't know to what extreme. But again, it's not a topic that I want to sit and go through again. But it's just weird. How the whole
Can
thing
I just tell you something about this? And I'm not going to, again, get involved, but I have to tell you. So when I saw that on a post on TMZ that he had internal bleeding, I didn't think much of it. I started reading some of the comments, and so many of the first 10 comments were, he didn't even get hit by the car. The car never touched him. Internal bleeding is a bruise. I have bruises. That's considered internal bleeding. People were talking about he just walked away. There's no way he's internal bleeding. The only reason I never comment on shit like that on TMZ. I'm going to comment, but I was just really annoyed. Yeah. And all I said was, I don't even know where my freaking thing is. Basically, I said, internal bleeding, people can be internally bleeding for months, maybe years, and they don't know it. That's why it is called a silent killer, because they don't know they're internally bleeding. Right. So they're living their lives very functionally. Right. So just because the guy, I'm not sticking up for him, but just because he got up, walked away, was packing shit, living his life doesn't mean that he was not internally bleeding. Do you know how many reactions I got for my comment? My phone kept ticking, ticking, ticking. I'm like, what's going on? 4,500 people ripped me a new asshole. Okay. And I actually was laughing on half of them. I only responded to just one guy because he was, and this just showed the kind of people that are on there. He basically was like,
That side?
maybe somebody should kick the shit out of you. Maybe you condone wife or mother murderers murdering mothers, and maybe somebody should beat the shit out of women too. Maybe that should happen to you. Like, you're probably in bathrooms giving BJs. When I tell you that, I was like,
Wow.
holy,
Wow.
holy shit. And all I put was, you're an asshole, but maybe, you know, your mother's proud of you. I hope your mother's proud of you. Like, you're a piece of shit. And I put a heart there, and that was it, because that just all the hypocrisy on that page, 4,500. It's on TMZ on Facebook. When I tell you,
So you mean to tell me that 4,500 were all didn't agree with you at all? They were all stabbing.
not
you,
all of
giving
them,
you shit.
majority were pissed. It's TMZ. I don't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that didn't
Yeah.
surprise me.
Sure,
But
sure.
the thing is everybody was making excuses that he's not internally bleeding. They're all lying. And look, maybe he's not. Maybe it's the government, trying to say something to save face. I wasn't arguing.
That's like I said, we don't know.
Right. I wasn't arguing that. I was
Yeah.
saying, kind of maybe look up what internally bleeding, you could still be functional and moving around and doing whatever. But the amount of people that said he never got hit, he did not get hit, that I'm a moron. You could clearly see he wasn't hit by the car. To me, and then you have people saying, oh, just like they grazed the president's ear. And I was just like, oh my God.
It's that side.
my
It's not like I'm saying. It's not everybody on that side, but it's a group of people on that side that just have a lot of free time, and they are just brutal. And it's probably on both sides. It's on both sides of the fence. They're both they got that little group of each side that's just like bah, 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 bah.
Oh my God.
All right, so you got that.
Crazy.
But good, get crazy.
Yeah.
Susan, the closer, Jambroni. Susan, what's up, my dear? I'm glad you're feeling better and look forward to hopefully seeing you tonight, my dear friend. All right, so speaking of President Donald Trump, looks like he wants to pardon Pete Rose. Of course, Pete Rose years ago gambling on baseball. Listen, Pete did his time, put him back in baseball, put him in a chance to get a Hall of Fame. Nobody can still beat his hitting record. So I hope President Trump does pardon Pete Rose. Also, 54 years ago today, Sanford and Son, one of the greatest shows on television, January 14th, 1972, debuted until March 1977. Fred Sanford, Big Ugly Dummy, Lamont, and Grady, and Bubba, and Esther, you so ugly I could take your face and put in some cookie dough and make gorilla cookies. Yes, Fred Fox. Sanford.
Cookies.
Guys, don't forget now at the end of the hour, we're going to give a chance a $25 gift. Get it. A1 Italian Steakhouse with a trivia question. This is in Edison Park. So we're going to give away that one before the end of the hour. Don't forget our good friends from Armando Supermarkets. Buy local, shop local, 925 Liberty Street in Elgin, Illinois. My good friend, Danny Maggi. Carol, we got a couple other things coming up. January 28th, we'll be at Rosario's in Roselle. January 29th, Positano's in Oak Brook. Lisa P returns with Double T. 31st will be Big Sammy's. February 7th, Gusto's. February 12th, Chez Paul Hotel. Rooftop concert inside Rooftop at Arlington Heights. On the 14th, will be at the Impact Fuel Room with Ocean's Rat Pack for St. Valentine's Day. And, of course, the 28th of February will be at Rookies in Hoffman Estates, a brand new place. Listen up to this lineup. It's going to be me, Mikey D, Tony Toto, and Bob Pucci on guitar. Bob is phenomenal. I've known Bobby for years. Great guitar, great rocker. The 28th of February at Rookies. And Moe's Police. April 1st is International Cheap Trick Day. and they'll be doing it for April Fool's Day. It's a holiday, Cheap Trick. We're going to be at the Hard Rock Casino in Rockford, home of Cheap Trick, and we'll be playing that show there with Billy and the Vintage Saints, and maybe we hear rumors that some of the Cheap Trick members will be there. April 1st, put it down on your thing. It's going to be cool. One more day away till we take off on the cruise. Carol, listen to this and tell me what you think. Now, this is interesting and interesting. A man who cooks is attractive, but a man who does the dishes is irresistible.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Agreed. Agreed. Clean.
Yeah. Okay. So I do the dishes. I wipe them out and then I put them in the dishwasher. But I make sure I rinse them. Even my plastic stuff, even the stuff that's going to go in the recyclable. If I have something that's in plastic, like a TV dinner or something like that, I rinse that out and throw that into the recycle. I just don't throw it in with all the food because it makes so you don't get all the bugs and shit when you put it inside when you put it in the bin. Got to make sure you do that. Now, listen, this is interesting. When they had that fire, the part got destroyed by the wildfires. Listen, this is so weird, Carol. The part of the Hawaii that got destroyed by the wildfires was prime land next to the luxurious mega mansions. How the hell did the fire knew to avoid the part of the island where these celebrities have their multi-million-dollar houses? Now, also tell you they're all on that side, the lib side. Winfrey, Bezos, Lady Gaga, Elson, Julia, Will Smith, Gates, and Jim Carrey have homes right there, but none of those were hit with the fire. Everything else got hit in Hawaii with those wells, but not those homes. It's like, what?
Things that make you go, Doesn't make sense. Yeah.
Well, we had something that we used to always say. We used to have a little thing that we used to say, and I haven't used it in a long time. We used to go, that's suspicious. That's suspicious.
Right.
Very interesting. According to the Daily Star, Claire Brigner. Yeah, that's suspicious. We got to stop. We got to bring that back again because like that. Claire Brigner, her enraged husband, Keith Bridger, twice after discovering that he had their rescue dogs put down and found her not guilty of attempted murder. Got the wife's approval, stabbed her husband.
Wait,
and the jury found her not guilty of attempted murder.
Not self-defense. I mean,
she got away with it.
Dogs are like our family. They're like our children. I mean, what would you do if somebody messed with your kids? Yeah.
I agree. I agree with you. Mike Pappas, are you ready for the cruise, Tony? Yes, I am, brother. I'm looking forward. Can't wait. Now, here's something, too, folks, about don't buy water from Costco. I know it's clear. It's marked as pure, but most of these waters are filtered tap water, sitting in plastic for months, sometimes years. This means microplastics, forever chemicals, zero living structure, poor cellular hydration. I mean, you wonder how long some of those cases of bottled water are sitting in those stores.
Yeah.
Makes you wonder.
Yeah.
And right now you got to worry about everything. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
everything.
Carol, I don't know. It's mind.
Just stick to your Jack Daniels. It's in a glass. It's in a glass bottle. Stick to your Jack Daniels. You'll be okay. Like, we all need to find something to drink that's in a nice glass container and be done with it.
That's what I'm thinking too. Absolutely. I agree with you. Now, here's something that you might probably not know, and I know you use perfume. I know I use cologne. Most men and most women do. Never spray perfume on your neck. The area sits with your thyroid, and repeated exposure to fragrance chemicals can interfere with your hormone signaling and absorption through thin, highly vascular skin. Is that possible? I've been putting you
I
put
mean,
cologne on your neck all the time, or behind your ear, right, or whatever.
my thyroid hasn't worked properly or almost at all in over 20 years. So I've been on thyroid medication for, well, more than 20, probably 25, 30 years. So maybe, I don't know what caused it, but it doesn't sound like it's not true. It could be. Where would that come from?
Could be.
You
I
know?
mean, we put it,
Yeah.
right? You take the bottle, whatever it is, boop, boop,
Yeah.
bop,
Yeah.
you know, on your
Yeah.
wrist. I always do that when I'm in my car because I'm smoking cigarettes. So I hit it
Right.
here, hit it there, and
Mhm.
on your boat, right? And then
Yep.
hit it on your wrist, your hand. So sometimes you'll reach
Yeah.
out to somebody and say hello, the scent, especially if you're smoking cigars or if you're not, either it is, it's always cool to do that. I look for dates, Erica. Yeah, look for dates. Very important. Very, very cool. Liberals now refusing ice in their drinks in protest of Donald Trump. What are your thoughts on this development? Have you heard about this?
No, because that's the dumbest thing I think I've ever heard. You're in. I can't. I can't. I can't even
I
talk
can't even
about
talk
that because
about it.
it's so.
And here, look, it's so crazy. Now, let me ask you guys. Now, I know some of the people that are on the show that can't stand Donald Trump. We know that. And we still
Mhm.
thank you guys for still watching the show. But here's something I got to say to you guys. If tomorrow, I want you guys to listen. If tomorrow Donald Trump said, ladies and gentlemen, went live on every station, did a press conference, said, ladies and gentlemen, the air that we breathe is so good for you, people would stop breathing because Donald Trump said the air is so bad or so good for you. The air you can buy makes you wonder how crackpot some of these people would be. Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
what's holding your breath?
More masks.
Yeah,
The masks
more
will be
masks,
rampant
more
again.
masks.
More masks. Yeah. Exactly. So dumb.
Oh my God!
Embarrassing.
Another one, Carol. Another actor pedophile. Timothy Busfield faces new sexual abuse claims by a 16-year-old girl whose dad says actor begged therapy instead of police. Now, you know this. He's married to, oh, God. This guy was on a lot of different TV shows. And hold on, I'm trying to find out who he was married to. He was accused, and then he took off. He was in hiding. They couldn't find him. And then he turned himself in. And if I showed you a picture of him, which I just erased,
I just found it.
he's married to Melissa Gilbert, who was on the Little House on the Prairie.
Yes.
Now,
oh my gosh.
actor Timothy Busfield breaks silence about abused allegations, surrendering to the police. Yeah, there he is right there. I know he's a bunch of different shows. I know you guys have seen him before. Another one here. I just don't. What can a 16-year-old girl or a 14, 13, what can they do to any man? Just please tell me. What is it? What is this attraction? Diane Gonzalez, how you doing, my dear friend? Boy, that's because Trump has a prestige record of living his biggest problem. People defending him constantly. It's our biggest problem. Okay. Well, thank you for your input there, Boyd. I appreciate it. But we're getting back to the story now. 16 years old. What can a guy possibly, or a 15 or a 13? First of all, what does the girl know about anything? They might know things, but what is it with you, man? These people.
These
I know
girls
it's a
are
sickness.
obviously, they're not attracted to these men. Okay. They're not. So this is a mental, they prey on them. They prey on the more quiet girls, maybe girls that maybe don't have a good relationship with maybe their fathers or their family. They don't have anybody to talk to. They prey on them. They manipulate them.
But they're 16.
Yeah.
This guy's gotta be, I don't know how old this guy is when it happened.
Yeah.
But what can they do? I mean, it's mind-boggling to me. And after that happens, how do you walk away from that and go back to his wife?
Isn't he in jail? He's not in. Is he not in jail? Or
I'm
anything?
talking about this. This happened before.
Oh.
I'm saying after
Yeah.
after the thing was done, he got away with it, whatever, and somebody turned him in. His mind.
They're
Do
sickos.
you think
They're
to
sickos.
tell me they're
Mhm.
sickos? You mean to tell me, like, these men just get in the shower, clean themselves up, whatever the fuck it is, and then everything's back to normal?
Mm. Mm-mm. I can't.
SNAP, it's crazy. SNAP benefits banned. Soda and candy starting January 1st. So I guess if you're on SNAP benefits, it's for food and people that need stuff, not candy and soda. Good.
Also,
Unhealthy.
healthy, right? I mean, don't you want your kids to look before you couldn't afford things? This is a real struggle, and we all know this. The more
Yes.
foods that are more healthy for you are more expensive. And that is sickening to me because, when you're trying to go on this diet to eat healthy and you're at the grocery store, everything that's supposed to be healthy for you is so much more expensive. And terrible foods for you, like our junk foods we like, they're 59 cents, 89 cents, $1, ramen noodles. Listen, so here's the thing. People should be happy about that. You're getting this money now, the SNAP money, right? And people need it. At least now you can afford to buy the foods that are at least basically healthy because you have this money to do it.
Yeah.
Why? You don't have to buy the $1 stuff anymore. You know what I mean? So they should be appreciative that it shouldn't be about pop and junk food. These kids are not getting a healthy nutritional life from SNAP if these people are allowed to buy all that shit with it. I think that's a good idea. I really do.
It could be. It's also the adult. The adults are eating the candy too, not just for the kids. They can say it's for the kids, but they're eating the candy and drinking the soda too, which will kill you faster than anything. But this just guys, I have horrible news. Horrible news. It just came in. Breaking news. You're hearing first here on Ocean Spit. John Travolta was hospitalized for suspected COVID-19. But the doctors now confirmed that it was only Saturday night fever. And they assured everyone that he's staying alive. Apparently, he had chills that were multiplying.
You almost gave me a stroke right now. I couldn't have handled this
today
live.
There you go. There you go, folks. You can't beat that. It's the weather now. JRC Ace Hardware Store brings you our weather for today, January 15th. It's 20 degrees, 56% humidity, 5-mile-an-hour winds. We have 20% chance of rain starting at 8 p.m. tonight. And that's the weather for January 15th, Thursday, brought to you by the JRC Ace Hardware Stores. Ace is the place, buy local, shop local. And like I said, in another 10 minutes, folks, we're going to give a chance for you guys to win the $25 gift card to A+ Italian Steakhouse in Edison Park, which is thank you for that. Compliments to them. A man who's been sick leave for 15 years sued IBM for not giving him a pay raise. An unusual unemployment dispute. The UK has drawn attention after an IBM employee challenges. Now he's been on sick pay. He's been on sick leave. Mm-hmm. When everybody gets the raise, he doesn't because he was on sick leave. Should you get a raise if you're on sick leave for that long? I mean, man who's been on for 15 years, he's been on sick leave.
There's no such thing as being on sick leave for 15 years. What company is going to allow that?
What is this? This is IBM. An unusual employment dispute. The UK, this is in Europe, has drawn attention after IBM employee challenged how long-term sick pay is treated under disability law. Despite not having worked for more than a decade, Ian Clifford, an IE specialist, has been on sick leave for IBM since 2008, following a leukemia diagnosis. In 2013, IBM agreed to pay him around $54,000 per year, equal to 75% of his salary, guarantee his retirement at the age. By 2022, Clifford argued that the fixed payment has lost real value due to inflation. Now, mind you, this is an old MindsetOfTruth.com.
I mean,
Check it out. Read more about it. Thank you, Boyd. Have a safe and wonderful cruise. Kick some ass. Thank you, buddy. I hope you thank you, and you have a good time too, pal. Yeah. So just one more crazy. I mean, there's I don't know. Highest paid. Okay, here you go. Carol, highest paid actresses in leading roles as of January 13th, 2025. I'm going to name you the actor and actress, tell you what they make. Rock Johnson, $11.46 billion. Chris Evans, $11.48 billion. Vin Diesel, $1,204 billion. Chris Hemsworth, $12.18 billion. Tom Cruise, $12.66. Now, mostly are men. Chris Pratt, 14.8 Jr., $14.31 billion. Samuel Jackson, $14.61 billion. Scarlett Johansson comes in at number 2, a woman, $15.40.4 billion. Who makes the most? Zoe Saldana. $14.46 billion. $15.46 billion for a movie.
Wow. I need to start acting.
I think we all do there on that. Crazy. What do you call an Irishman who bounces off the wall? Ricochet. You guys are a little silly today, I know. The best press second we ever had. Yes, Dennis, how you doing, buddy? George Carlin, love this guy. He's gone. Very smart comedian that he was. Here's what he said about the woke liberal side of the world. This is when he was still alive, mind you. They don't want a population of citizens capable of critical thinking. They want obedient workers who are just smart enough to run the machines and just dumb enough to passively accept their situation. George Carlin.
Yep, he's right.
Obama, and look at this one. How about it? Obama made Americans buy health insurance. Remember? You had to buy health insurance or you paid a fine. Joe Biden made you take a shot or you lost your job. Tell me again how Trump is a fascist dictator.
Right. Exactly.
It's a sad. And one last thing, man. Are they finally, Republican lawmakers said they move forward next week contempt? Bill and Hillary Clinton refused to testify on the Epstein probe, risking contempt. You hear about this. This is former president of the United States, former first lady, can these guys get away with it?
Well, they're going to be held in contempt. I mean, I don't know what the repercussions are going to be. I guess they can't force them to speak, right? But to me, that speaks volumes.
No, they can't.
It's like pleading the fifth, right? It's like pleading the fifth, kind of. It kind of makes you think that there's guilt there somewhere.
And it's a scary thing. These are a very hard part. That's amazing to me. That these are very prominent people in the political world. And there's so much backlash on Clinton and Hillary for years. People couldn't stand Hillary. That's probably one of the reasons Trump won the election. Hanging and banging. Liberals are deranged people. Now, not all liberals. Now, like I said, guys, I know a lot of Democrats that are actually not as crazy. There's that certain bunch of that little group that's making all this fucking craziness in the world. It really is. It's not everybody. Right. It's like, and they're on the Republican side too. There's some crazy whack jobs on the Republican side too.
Oh yeah.
Tonight, Positano's in Wheaton, folks. 7:30. Me and Louis Pipes. Hope you guys can be there. All right, trivia question for your chance. Hey, Carol, you can win it too if you know the answer. Anybody that knows the answer, Carol does not know the answer to this. This is was something my idea. I had one of these laying around. I'm not in Edison Park a lot, and I think someone can use it. And I will mail you guys. If you win, send me your address. I'll put this in an envelope, and I'll mail it to you. Okay? Ocean Spit is going to do this. You're right, James Hammer. What's up, buddy? Hope you're doing well. All right, the question, and you get a $25 gift card from A&1 Italian Steakhouse in Edison Park. If you can answer the question, first person to respond, I will take a picture of them on my screen. That gives me the answer. What is Pillsbury Doughboy's real name? Pillsbury Doughboy. Remember the little one with used to do the commercials with the bread and you used to put his finger in his tummy? What's his real name? First person to tell me what his real name is, you're getting $25 gift card from A&1 Italian Steakhouse. What is Pillsbury's Doughboy's real name? $25.
That's a good
Gift
question.
card.
I
Good
have
question.
no clue.
Anybody? First person. What Pillsbury Doughboy's real name?
Huh.
No responses yet. Somebody
Holy
look
shit.
at your phone, Google it, do it something. Come on,
Cheats.
folks.
What are you doing? Cheat.
$25 sent to your home.
I'm about to
Cheat.
cheat.
Do whatever. Anybody. Dennis, Albert, Hanging and Banging, James Boyd, somebody. Charlie, no, it's not Charlie Hanging and Banging. You took a guess at least. At least you didn't look it up, because if you looked it up, you would have won. Here it is. First winner. Hammer. Got it. Poppin' Fresh. Poppin' Fresh is his name. Congratulations, Jimmy Hammer. I will mail that to you, buddy. You are the first winner. There you go. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry, Jimmy. I'm sorry. Erica was first.
Yeah.
I am so sorry. I read it wrong. Erica, you are the winner. Again, Erica, you won last time. Erica is the winner. 12:57. Jimmy came in 12:57:18. Erica, you are the winner. You're going to get your $25 card from Edison Park Italian Egg. Erica, just send me your address and I'll put this in the mail for you when I get back from the cruise. Congratulations, Erica. $25. A&1 Steakhouse. And Jimmy will have to probably send you something. I'll send you a CD or something, brother. All right, guys. We still got 3 minutes left. And like I said, tomorrow we leave for the cruise tomorrow morning. We're gone, even though the cruise don't take off till Saturday. We're going to be at the Hyatt in Miami, and then we're all meeting at the Hard Rock for dinner, all the whole group and everybody, with Seventh Heaven and Tony Ocean and the Main Event Band. Interesting stuff, listen, Carol.
I just want to let you know, before you guys all leave me to go on the cruise, I was at Gina's last night very late. I went to the craft store and I got all my stuff. So I told her, if I can't be on the cruise, I made like 10 of these, and I'm not kidding. And she dropped them off. Jeff has them. He's going to pack them in his suitcase. You see these little sticks here?
There it is.
Now, I'm going on the cruise.
Wait a minute. You have to give that to Gina. She has to bring that with her, correct? Okay.
She already gave Jeff like 8 of them. Okay, hold on. Here's another one. There's a lot of different pictures. Hold on. Here's another one. There's different versions of Carol. There's going to be sticks. Okay?
So she's going to carry them all. So you got to get that to her, so she's going to bring that on the cruise. So then we will.
In group pictures, I want to be in some of those group pictures like I was there. And she goes, I'm going to put one on the beach. I'm going to put it wherever you want, honey. I just want to see myself.
Sitting in a chair, eating a buffet. You put you at a buffet.
Yes.
That'll be cool.
I will be there.
Wait a minute. And I just want to real fast. That would be very sorry. Erica was nice enough to say give it to someone else. So Jimmy Hammer, wherever you are, Jimmy, send me your address, buddy. You're going to get that A&1 Italian Steakhouse $25 gift card. Jimmy Hammer, wherever you are, this is going to you. Congratulations, and thank you, Eric, on that. So if you're on the cruise now, we all know that Carol's not going to be there, but she will be there because you'll be seeing her in pictures. It'll be, instead of Where's Waldo?
Right.
Where's Waldo? It'll be Carol. There you go.
Yeah, and I'll wear my hat every day.
Okay, so there you go. James, you win. It's not pooping fresh, it's popping fresh. This is curious. Okay. All right, guys. Birthdays for January 15th. Jack Jones, he sang The Love Boat. Carol, Grace Slick, Jet Starship, 86 years old. Jack Klugman, Oscar Madison, and Quincy. Absolutely. Martin Luther Jr. What a great man he was. Died too young. Guy Williams. He was in Lawson's and Zorro. LL Cool J, 58 years old. Pam Grier, 76 years old. Christy Noam in the politic world. Stella Daw. Stella, wherever you are, happy birthday. Charo. Chica Chicky. 75 years old. Phil Miller, a great guitar player in Chicago. And James Libera. James, another entertainer in Chicago. Happy birthday, James. And how did Charo do that? How did Charo do that? Carol, what did Charo do?
Yeah, she shook her boobs.
Yeah. 75 years old. Charo. There you go. James Hammer, send me your address, buddy. I'll put this in the mail when I get back from the cruise. Guys, we are leaving tomorrow morning, like I said. So if I do anything tomorrow, it'll be from my phone, very short. We're probably on the plane or getting into town, whatever, getting into Miami. And we'll keep you posted and see during the week on the Chicago Music Cruise. Again, guys, if you can't, I know you're not going to be able to join us if you're not on it, but sign up for the next mailing list with NTD Vacations or give Mary a call at 630-688-1725 and she'll put you on that mailing list to find out when the next Chicago Music Cruise is. Guys, we'll be gone Friday through Sunday, January 17th to January 24th, MSC World America. Miami, Honduras, Costa Maya, Cozumel, and Ocean Cay. Tony Ocean, the main event band, and Seventh Heaven. This will be our third cruise. And looking forward to seeing everybody there when we're going on that ship. All right, Carol, thank you guys so much. Guys, remember, buy local, shop local, support local establishments, support live entertainment. Be kind to everybody. And if you're offended with this show or any other show on television or on the radio or whatever, change a channel. But just because you're offended doesn't mean you're right. But it's important to be nice, people, and respect everybody's opinion. And try to be nice because it's a crazy world we live in, ladies and gentlemen. It's a whacked up, crazy world. Nick and Phyllis Sahajas right now are giving to the Grammy. Nick is an actual voting member of the Grammys. So he's actually going to go there live as a member. So congratulations to my buddy Nick Sahajas and Phyllis. They'll be there and voting will be kind of cool. Guys, our good friends from Ace Hardware, buy local, shop local, helping neighbors. Yeah, safe. Thank you, Carol. Guys, hope to see you all tonight at Positano's in Wheaton. Party before we take off. Nick, take us out. Bye-bye, everybody. Have a great
time to go. It's the end of the show. See you later from Tony.
Bye-bye, everybody. And Jimmy Ham, if you're still listening, send me your address. You got that $25 gift card from A&1 Steakhouse in Edison Park. Guys, peace and love. Next time you see us, we'll be in Miami and on the cruise ship, MSC World America, Tony Ocean, the main event band, and Seventh Heaven all week long. Bye-bye, everybody.